Well, this is going to have appeal to a large number of you guys. In fact, going into that large number, I'm going to say even more so for those who have been collecting number 1 and number 2. What am I talking about? Well, Martin has sent me in from the Silver Trader this to share and show you guys that I'm going to do. If you do want one, I would suggest that you hurry up because he is, well, running out very rapidly. Anyway, let's find out what it's all about. I'll open it up, give you guys some history, and we'll go from there. Here we go. So what am I talking about? It's a brand new series, 2024 South African Big Five. Well, I say a brand new series. It's a continuation of the other two. You've heard of the Big Five before. Yep, because I first featured it all the way back in 2019 with this. Well, I say this, but with a elephant. That's right. So the first one that came out in 2019, I featured. And I featured all the way through to 21. And then in 21, later that year, they decided, yeah, we're going to make another series. And they made series 2, which were the Big Five again. Now, it had slightly different directions. So like the elephant and the lion and so on were facing different ways or whatever. And it had slight detail changes. But they went crazy. People still bought them. I was impressed. So, is 2024 going to be any different? Well, South African Mint are banking on it because here is the first one of their brand new Big Five, 1 ounce silver coin. Little bit of a hint just the guys to let you know that in the first series, wowzers, and I sold mine to someone on the precious metal forum just because they really wanted it. And so I sold it to him for what I paid for it, which was, well, essentially spot, I guess, I say spot, for essentially, just the premiums, and that was it. They're now still, well, they're trying to sell for up to £1,100. The second series, about £470 for the set 5. So when you look at this, you see the premium. It's a love relationship. I definitely don't suggest anyone goes back. So what is the Big Five? Well, we're going to pull this out because this is what it's designed to do. It comes out nicely. Then we'll have a look at that in a second. But you can see here the Big Five. And we have the elephant, 1 ounce fine silver. We also have details of South African Mint right down below. And we have a lovely scenery. As we open up on the inside, this coin, and I'll explain a bit more, when it flips over, it fills the gap between those two elephants. Yep. Well, these are the 4 more to come. So, of course, we have the ferocious lion, which is going to be out in February. In August 25, we have the rhino. In February 26, we're going to have the cheetah. And in August 26, we're going to have the ox. I like how they actually give you the release dates on these as well. So that gives you something to look forward to. There's some interesting history as well that is supplied, but there's that seal right up here. We have a special seal just to let you know, of course, it is genuine. And it tells you it's 1 troy ounce silver. Beautiful picture of an elephant there. And then as we fold it up to the back, we'll have all the information. So it is limited to 10,000. It's a typo on Martin's website at the moment, but he has 15. It is 10,000, limited edition. The Big Five, as you can see here, 2024. We have 1 ounce silver, 5 rand. It's a BU technically, so it's a just really uncirculated. Although they make them as if they are, I would say, almost semi-proof, really. It tells you who the engravers are, who the artists are, etc., etc. So this really does pack a punch, and we do have that holographic image again embedded for South African Mint. A really nice feature. What about the coin? Is it any good? Well, actually, I'll still need this for 1 second. Well, when you put this in the back, because we'll look first, I guess, on the back side here. This here tells you it's 5 rand. It is 3 nines fine silver. And you can see that there are 2 elephants' heads together. I'll actually show this at the end in the capsule or in the presentation case. That way, I'll just finish it off, stick it in one last time, and hoorah. But yeah, there it is there. Very nice, very neat. Yeah, just pretty brilliant. Something that's not really noted on here is that, it does have a reeded edge. It feels a little bit chunky, but, it's not. It's just a nice fit. And then we have here the image itself, which, well, is different than number 1 and 2. It actually shows you the full elephant. So we have the full elephant, because I think most of them were about there before. Now this shows you the full elephant and the ground and everything else. We have South Africa on the bottom, Big 5 2024, the South African, shield and everything else. And just a stunning overall design. Really a lot of attention to detail on that elephant. You can see there the trunk, the ears, and the body. I mean, look at that. Someone has gone through an awful lot of work to replicate this beautiful animal. And, not just to stop there, but they've also then moved on to the scenery, which is just equally as magnificent as the elephant itself. What I like as well is that they stopped with the background. So they have the ground, but there's nothing in the rear scenery. You can't see anything. It is matted. I don't like the matte. I would have preferred maybe gloss or, maybe gloss on the elephant or something. But at the same time, I could kind of appreciate it for what it is because, well, it's interesting. They've actually put a lot of effort and work into it. And the fact to not have it overly cluttered is a bonus. The designer knew when to stop, when to put down, his pencil or computer and say, yep, this is it. So there's no sunset in the background, nothing else, nothing to take your eyes away from the main focal point, which of course is the elephant. That's the star of this. It's the Big 5. And yeah, I do like it a lot. Am I going to collect it? No. I collected Series 1, and I was personally turned off by Series 2. And we've waited now a year, because unlike, the first one where it was 2019 to 2021, and then the second series, 21 to 23, they've waited a year. And so this one starts on 24 before they've decided to release one. So if you are interested, as I said, then obviously contact your dealer. If you're local, contact Silver Trader. He'll ensure, obviously, you get one of these. Or do his best, obviously. But this here, for me, as a personal thing, I've been there, I've done it. I bought the series literally when it first came out. Slight regret for sale, I have to say, because I did love the series as it was. But now let's go and put this back in its case so you can see the last bits of the elephant together. So we shall do that now. And I'm just trying to measure it up here. Ensure that I have it in correctly, which I should do. We open this up. And now we can see here how those images are combining. If I zoom out a little bit, sorry about that. Now you can see the true images coming to life. What do you guys think of that? How cool is that? Isn't that unusual? It's one of the things I liked about it. Please leave your comments down below. I do appreciate every single one of them. I do respond to every single comment. Like, share, and if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It goes a long way. I'll see you guys on not Tuesday. I'll see you guys on Wednesday with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.